One time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, may I have your attention? Good morning. I am Carmen Griffin, Theater Operations Manager at the LaGuardia Performing Arts Center at LaGuardia Community College. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 46th annual commencement exercises of Fiorello H. LaGuardia Community College. Before the ceremony begins, let's review a few procedural items. To ensure a smooth and safe program, we ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony and keep the aisles clear so that you are not obstructing the view of other guests. And for the sake of all the graduates, please be courteous and remain for the entire program. At the end of the ceremony, stay in your seats until all the faculty have left the stage. You can meet your graduate in the Atrium Plaza outside Barclays main entrance on Atlantic Avenue or other location after the ceremony ends. Commencement exercises begin with the academic procession, a traditional ceremony in which college dignitaries and graduating students march together wearing traditional academic dress. Each party of the procession will be represented by faculty marshals carrying a banner. The graduating class of 2018 will march into the theater first, organized by major within their academic departments. Please pay special attention to the plasma screens. As they march in, each graduate will stop by a faculty marshal and say his or her name into a microphone. Their image will appear on the plasma screens above so that you, the audience, can clearly see your loved one enter the theater. After saying their names, the graduates will then continue to march to their seats and remain standing. Next, the faculty, staff, and alumni will enter. And finally, the presidential platform party. The last person in the procession is President Mello. In a few minutes, the orchestral selection, Pomp and Circumstance, by Sir Edward Elgar will be played, and the graduate processional will begin. Thank you. The 2018 graduating class of LaGuardia Community College.
Anna Jessica De Jesus.
Ashima Lynch.
Dayanette Palatino.
Lakima Lewis.
Abdul Deakite.
Jussiana Silva.
Dennis Martinez.
Alexander Zigalov.
Zabni Sattar.
Chris Lady Vasquez.
Rebecca Rivera.
Karma Sherpa. Shanata Hashur.
Danny Almonte.
Wilfredo Masonave.
Ana Rosado.
Nicoleta Vizalariu.
Jose Santiago.
Atika Zahur.
Miss Mariah Morales.
Alicia Cedeno.
Natasha Ramos.
Sherman Allen.
Gabriela Vázquez.
María Bermejo.
Katia Garcia. Catherine Palakivai.
Bashan Morrison.
Usual Gurasai.
Daniel Kaminsky.
Sandra Sabagal.
Anthony Cordovez.
Eliu Hernandez.
Sandra Cuer.
Karine Brown.
Marta Posada. Bibi Mahmoud.
Wellington Wolfer.
Megan Alexander Lee.
Paula Taborda.
Chumasi NCA.
Fatima Akhtar.
Luis Espinosa.
MST Nasrin.
Karina Campos.
Faria Khan. Stephanie Guevara.
Ebony Davis.
Jaime Ojeda.
Precious St. Jean.
Farah Habibullah.
Maria Pina.
Eileen Calle.
Priscilla Ribeiro. Carla Jimenez.
Nesrin Goktas.
Alexandra Parra.
Michelle Vigil.
Bimba Dolma Serpa. Bibi DeCamp. Lure Lynn. Ramary Perez.
I'm Michelle Lee.
Lucia Vergara.
Caroline.
Wilfred Del Rosario.
Yaya Mushtaq.
Choyin Chao.
Michael Soleta. Ibrahim Chilik.
On Shafan Chen.
Olmer Castillo.
Huang Hui Zhang.
Sun Tingyi.
Karim Al-Madrahi.
Sao Ho Chan. Luis Cuellar.
Xiang Eng.
Johnny Kerpolani. Dong Han Ho.
Nisha Lama.
Yu Tong Hee. Tiani Balliard.
Marlene Padilla.
Tiane Jones. Dilshad Khan. Gabriel Arteaga.
Gina Barreiro.
Matthew Hendo.
Leslie Don. Fernanda Montes de Oca.
Natanya White. Nicole Ochoa.
Shakima Haita. Alicia Rendon.
Olivia Moralia.
Mara Mokanate.
Dion Size.
Joanna Chicas.
Huilin Kai.
Juderki Los Santos. Umida Usarova. Naja Williams.
Tancha.
Karma Dukia.
Yuan Chen.
Vincent Davis.
Xiao Ying Wang. Miriam Ferrand.
Yan Mei Chen.
Anna Tapia.
Cherho Kwan.
Iben Farok.
Ze Xian.
Ezekiel Rosario. Ivan Kong.
Wendy Pineda.
Juan Salvador.
Caterina Lopez.
Daniel Torres.
Crisauri Polanco.
Jasmine Nieves.
Ibrahim Diallo.
Hadassah Estacador.
Miguel Alejandro.
Sharon Corbin.
Javier Sarasti.
Carolina Altamirano. Diana Lopez Smith.
Brian Guerrero.
Jasmine Rivera.
Neda Khan.
Anthony Kane.
Nina Medina.
Robert Walker.
Harold Ladino.
Alec Lasker. Andy McEnroe.
Irina Moros.
Timothy Odigary.
Hi, my name is Shirin Yinsul.
Nicholas Vakovic.
Annie Liu.
Dude, not to worry.
Raven Davis.
Mama Brian.
Anastasia Fellows.
Beatriz Rios Pareja.
Angeline Leon.
Signy Vacaris. Signy Vacaris.
Nilofar Bagirva.
Nasir Tariq.
Beatriz Pastor.
Yolanda Grande.
Nicole Velez.
Oswald Colon.
Mildred Ventura.
Ashley Morales.
Alexandra Selenic.
Samantha Ortiz. Natasha Santander.
Natalia Duque.
Gabriel Serrano.
Leslie Hernandez. Carol Pasmino. Gloria Candace.
Algie Ben.
Desen.
Panayotis Papathiki.
Nueva Tazar.
Ridvan Ali.
Jean St. Foy.
Yunus Abdul.
Lauro Herrera Barro.
Pavel Rosario.
Reginald Harriet. Miguel Luna.
Gabby Cordero.
Luis Polanco.
Kaylia Monique Beckford.
Denise Castro.
Bunjin Lee.
Carol Castro.
Giovanna Sherry.
Giordano Chavez.
Muenya Pundu.
Wei Chan Wang.
Esbin Lopez.
Simone Alicia.
Rodolfo Ramos.
Nicole Martinez.
Fudoma Sherpa.
Liana Dumaine.
Nima Lama.
Paula Moreno.
Navita Panation-Rang.
Davina Singh.
Santa Vargas.
Dalawong Tamawongsa.
Lavelle McCullough.
Dolores Alvarez.
Christopher Lyndhurst.
Philip Jordan.
Saul Guerrero.
Aruba Ahmad.
Christopher Sido Aguilar.
Keanu Ponce.
Ana Salcedo.
Rosario Sánchez.
Harold Nunez.
Kathleen Malota.
Laura Gomez.
Judy Cuellar.
Betty Hudgens.
Esmelki Nunez.
Michelle Martinez.
Francisco Moreira.
Raven Johnson.
Eric Albarracin.
Tamara Brown, aka Coco.
Eileen Ortiz.
Misha James. Destiny Estienne.
Garrison Jumis.
Jezebel Villorio.
Diamond Alford.
Delwyn Carpio.
Genesis Felix.
Keeper Daza.
Francisco Heredia.
Jeffrey Sebastian.
Hamudoma Yolmo.
Lilia Pasag.
Lola Spanaus.
Ana Farfan.
Kedar Babu Sresha.
Erika Villa.
Mary Elizabeth Naughton. Elisa Rojano.
Dennis Puchuelo.
Sakina Paris.
Mohamed Said Khan.
Angelica Cher.
Kanya Jano.
Alejandra Camacho.
Taylor Renee Flatt.
Cheyenne Codner Perry.
Roger Edmond.
Estefania Rodas.
Nizon Yang.
Evelyn Rosa.
Amro Isa.
Pema Omulama.
Jose Sukilanda.
Rosanna Narain.
Saúl Taveras.
Satra Bleman.
Jian Chan Lee.
Lainey Martinez.
Brandon Olson.
Jeanette Manzano.
Yamile Rojas.
Toya Oliver.
Hillary Abreu.
Junior Dawson.
Estace Vasquez. Ashley Singleton.
Juan Gonzalez. Robinson Sherry.
Israt Mishma.
Daniel Espinosa.
Kishi Sherpa.
Bakhtatou Makhtaleva. Stephanie Basilis.
Cynthia Lahara. Chungta Guru.
Emmy Suarez.
Joseph Sinognita. Brian Llanos.
Alvin Lewis.
Mayra Gawancela. Mayra Gawancela. Nisha Magarati. Pamokigwe. Kakoli Hawk.
Mohammed Amin.
Victoria Nunez.
Christian Gonzalez.
Susan Torres.
Lily Arias.
Fatima Ali.
Amritpal Singh.
Danielle Arroyo Finney.
Ashrafur Rahman.
Chantal Benjamin.
Muhammad Shadat Hussain.
Jessica Soto. Zaria Mahmoud.
Nakia Brown.
Charmin Tamanna.
Stephanie Echeverria.
Maharupa Ahmed.
Rashad Doyle.
Alexander Franco. Faith Williams Paralegal Study.
Jasper Polanco.
Asmita
Awo.
Kaur.
Segar Silwal.
MD Shahin Kader.
Mohammed Nasir.
Raisul Karim Business Development.
Fida Ibn Baka. Shungita Vishwas. Doris Diaz. Hedi. Ramona Akhtar. Kirsi Pepperlev.
Vashni Jean.
Maria Gabriela Sanchez.
Yasin Nicole Foyet.
Veronica Hipo. Pierina Peña.
Ivan Hippo. Juan Cortez.
Brian Tabonda.
Michelle Federico.
Jason Mateo.
Kiana Moy.
Juan Ling Wong.
Alita Lomax.
Jasmine Jones.
Honest Smalls.
Adehola Ogunlade.
Shelly Perez Chavez.
Elliot Figueroa.
Maria Sea.
Tameka Reed.
Narcisa Janay. Jocelyn Mato.
Roxana Arismendis.
Shade Faison.
Monica Lopez.
Tatiana Falzo. Jamila Abudulal.
Vanessa Mangar.
Fanny Sarmiento.
Edelyn Rodriguez.
Monique Terrell.
Kelly Christine Castell.
Paola Cruz.
Vivian Reyes.
Shirley Cedeño.
Sandra Pérez.
Yamilex Garcia. María José Racedo.
Carolina Boudier.
Nicola Bacas.
Selena
Swag
Hernandez.
Cat.
Alima Hill.
Glisemi Contreras.
Rachel Atia.
Kimberly Blanco.
Justina Rosa.
Karen Marin.
Patrice Young.
Bianca Arevalo.
Vanessa Lucero.
Leslie Ramos.
Felix Manuel Davila Jr. Wakanda forever!
Daniela Lapercio.
Evelyn Vieira Cote.
Joanna Crispy.
Serena Cuevas.
Naoto Yoshida.
Erica Crystal Sanchez.
Natalia Molineros. Agustina Medel.
Elizabeth Lynn.
Jasmine Santiago. Natalie Perez Gomez.
Myra Correa. Talia Garcia. Chanel Babula.
Julia Hennigan.
Emily Cruz.
Shaquille Covington.
Leslie Maria Rodriguez. Bernadette Willie. Nika.
Christine Plummer. Chuping Liao.
Cassandra Luyando.
Jamal Myers.
Amy Ortiz.
Savannah Neighbors. Bianca Cadella. Catalina Uran.
Mary Degante. Gloria Mercedes.
Emily Cruz.
Deborah Williams.
Felicia Morales. Blessing McKinney.
Stephanie Montalvo.
Jessica Quito.
Anna Carey Nayo.
Janet Mejia.
Noreen Chaki.
Farzana Khan.
Sheer Seltzer.
Jarlene Baizan.
Murchison Sidana.
Michelle Doe.
Ricardo Vargas.
Carla Moreno.
Candy Maldonado. Candy Maldonado.
Claudia Peralta. Priscilla Garcia.
Tara Champion.
Tintin Rigzin.
Lubna Zahan. Dominic Dennis. Ada Cuevas.
Corey Smith.
Masitan Fofana.
Tyrese Lamel Sproul.
Jake Murray.
Karina Lugo.
Jarisa Abreu.
Denise Phillip. Yvette Brutus.
Nadia Uribe.
Sebastian Tainde.
Erica Francois.
Jessy Carmelo. Carla Casado.
Paula Cruz.
Abigail Rodriguez.
Anthony Diaz.
Anna Rodriguez.
William Rodriguez.
Summer Martinez.
Skylar George.
Rosie Gill.
Sabrina Bonilla.
Justin Vargas.
Tasha Samuels. Lillian James.
Tiara Jazz King.
Nicole Cordova.
Stephanie Almonte.
Keisha Bascom.
Anika London.
Nicolette Brown.
Gabriel Rivas.
Crystal Bautista.
Amarellas Wright Aline.
Valea Swindell.
Shamika Ackerson. Daniela Crespo.
Chantel Tashana Lockley. Denise Nunez.
Camilla Ellerby Livingston. Ramira Bravo.
Jocelyn Alvarado.
Jan Zarina Javier.
Li Powell.
Benji Yonjun.
Zheng Shuaizhang. Edwin Torres.
Margaret Aina.
Joanna Zheng.
Laura Mejia.
Alyssa Gilbert.
Yasmina Ayub.
Andrea Gavilanes.
Nana Euphoria Siedu.
Michelle Malilin.
Ana Luisa Triana.
Stephen Lamb.
Angelica Morale.
Kenny Scott Salvador.
Sering Chofel.
Promit Roy.
Raquel Goodman.
Alfredo Garcia.
Glenda Gerardo. Kaylee Budelli.
Helena Montiran. Bernice Wambari Jones.
Rudy Blondet.
Adriana Perez.
Yegnia Costa. Genesis Perez. Catherine Blundet.
Kathy Rodriguez Davis.
Wanda Bautista.
Vienna Jean Pierre.
Alethea Edwards L.
Humansha Serrier. Camara Sipienko Nursing.
Gail Moses.
Jacqueline Rosado.
Cornell Brantley.
Kevin Kwok. Simone Marshall.
Sergio
Matos.
Gonzalez.
Araceli Garcia. Leila Avila.
Elise Mercado. Andorra Lynn Luciano.
Woo! Francine Cruyon.
Khalida Akhtar.
Lorraine Aquino.
Christine Gerges.
Wanda Batista.
Lindsay Kennard.
Giovanna Perez. Carla Tolosa.
Mecca Thomas. Jeanette Gonzalez.
Rochelle Jenkins.
Rangeli Disla. Diana Morcilia.
Marina Ovcharova.
Mariam Bichet.
Olga Timbalenka.
Mona Sad.
Janet Barad.
Sarah Tawadros. Hiromi Kenny.
Daisy Floyd.
Yan Jin.
Claudia Alvina Jones.
Benson Lara Tan.
Deidre Ippolito.
Nina Perez Beal.
Clara Aguirre.
Robert Jaranek.
Diane Exonville.
Christina Zaki.
Joanna Gaspar.
Ines Faruk.
Yvonne Gale.
Carolina Cortez.
Paris Shivers.
Danielle Anguera.
Tiana Seabrook.
Marina Scroy.
Arlene Ortiz. Jennifer Bramshe. Stephanie Geigel.
Abby Chicarello.
Darnell Small with Moses.
Karen Jane Gador.
Makita Price.
Bladys Buitrago.
Shara Charles.
Elizabeth Necochea.
Dana Ross.
Dipankar Sen, Travel and Tourism Hospitality Management.
Thank you.
Javelin Phillip.
Kalia Alana Robinson. Adrian Dorsey. Jasmine Elsie Johnson.
Chris Turda Casas.
Kenneth Young.
Malika Minawi. Cynthia Tavares.
Jessica Flores.
Christina Bravo.
Yadira Rivera.
Matilda Wade.
Wilson Cáceres.
Khadija Lamori.
Mina Sarwa Petros.
Susan Mejia.
Fadl Amr.
Tiki Garza.
Nadia Sabri.
Kantai.
Eating Faye.
Ann Kim.
Amber Ben.
Michelle Davis.
Claudia Jones.
Stacy Sumalong.
Amrit Pal Singh.
Sharon DeCheco.
Isabel Ramirez.
Adrian Allen.
Devika Junandan.
Alondra Cruz.
Evelyn Rosales. Nicole Ordelion.
Adia Lee.
Jocelyn Merchant.
Justine Figueroa. Michelle Plata.
Jessica Tarasi.
Jenny Wyckoff.
Danielle Florio. May Look. Allison Marie Haleko.
Karina Roldan.
Deanna Woodford.
Catherine Zelaya.
Jenny Rodriguez.
Daniela Gonzalez.
Kristen Stewart.
Crystal Paulino.
George Calvez.
Gail Mariana Tosas.
Jermaine Gillard.
Kimana Smith.
Jacqueline Singh.
Praise the Lord.
Oh, name. Salma Rashid, Dietetic Technician.
Leovana Williams.
Amanda DeSanti. Nakia Spencer.
Rishma Kisun, Dietetic Technician.
Fofana Hadiatu.
MD Hall.
Kamisha Williams.
Ushnara Begum, Early Childhood Education.
Dalia Mejia.
Deja Kai Bromwell.
Kelly Fernandez.
Manina Perez.
Nayeli Hernandez.
Jessica De La Cruz. Gilda Lopez.
Juan Carlos Gil.
Kareem Wilson.
Arlene Lynn.
Brian Malik Singh.
Denise Alonzo. Chansuk Choi. Alicia Day. Chansuk Choi. Kaneko Kitabayashi. Minja Kang.
Desiree Mercado.
Sharon Joran.
Ollie Dane.
Carice Coppin Martin.
Doralyn Jerez.
Maurice Fulton.
Bendunan.
Nata Tangwong Sukun.
Eduardo Robles.
Lillian Yagual.
Hector Torres.
Janelle Harper.
Cynthia Sampin.
Sachin Adhikari.
Willard Domingue.
Malik Glasgow.
Jose Ruiz.
David Markowski.
Isabel Maldonado.
Diana Veliz.
Chanel Wins.
George Garcia.
Shanice Reyes.
Nayarit Alcantara.
Dionelo Alvarez.
Aaliyah Murchison.
Camilo Medina.
Corey Fletcher.
Juan Manuel Martinez.
Shakira Briani Henderson Smith.
Luis Venero.
Kyla Gomez.
Joshua Adams.
Krista Rodriguez.
David Peralta.
Christian Felix.
Michelle Gutierrez. Amina Cunningham.
Thaddeus Regisford.
Cristo Santos.
Kadeem Kirkpatrick.
John Mandela. Anthony Brown.
Nikki Fenelon.
Israel Murillo. Joseph Urbina.
Eduardo Sochimel.
ZZ James.
Brian Rodriguez.
Jingying Lu.
Carla Sanchez.
Monica da Silva Perez.
Tiffany Mendez Rose.
Ni Oh Young.
Delana Lewis. Keisha Green. Whoop. Valeria Keefe.
Gracia Martinez.
Fatimata Camara.
Rondell Romayo.
Evan Cheeks.
Aquila Paris.
Saquon Prescott.
Postacard Neton.
Shamar Phillip.
Ksenia Chara Williams.
Luis Feliz.
Ricky Sapero.
Severino Najera.
Tanasia Gilchrist.
Edwin Jodesti.
Christopher Massey.
Naldo Peralta.
Prilly Tulang. Ronnie Dela Cruz.
Brittany Anessa.
Dagmar Flores.
Olivia Barrett. Elsa Mercedes Torres.
Jodel Galezo.
Fowebe Williams.
Matthew Velardo.
Muhammad Abdurrahman.
Malik Sherlock.
Muhammad Ashraf Doria.
Vinay Kennedy. Kiara Rivera.
Wesley Olivier.
Diana Nika.
Eleanor Avery Cannon.
Cindy Castro. Shanjita Islam.
Maria Sanchez.
Christopher Pope.
Sandra Ordóñez.
Dante Daniel Mono.
Veronica Longo Marchena.
Eric Richardson.
Neri Vrada. Crystal Leanne McLean.
Anthony Michael Ray.
Paris McLeod. Malaya Morton.
Leslie Alvarez.
Julie Bermudez.
Christina Diaz. Nicole Zambrano.
Yaelin Villegas. Genesis Morales. Isaura Peña.
Yo, I'm Daniel Ortiz.
Anthony Raymond Galando.
Sierra Mejia.
Oscar Tejeda.
Jocelyn Gomez.
Furubalama.
Aldrich Martinez.
Levi Bangun.
Patricia Colon.
Cindy Garcia. Xingshen Huang.
Juan Concepcion.
Elisha Janelle Jackson.
Rosalia Arias. Jessie Altamirano.
Sherry Wayne Deerstorff II.
Camila Villarreal.
Victory Hester.
Isaias Cortez.
Angelica Gomez.
Michael Hernandez.
Vanessa Cabo, we did it.
Tinghuan Chen.
Mariah Singleton.
Caroline Wong. Meredith Murillo.
Chakan Lau. Octavia Sowell.
Yin Tan.
Aslam Niolad.
Shireen Modujalo.
Mary Louise Wonkonde.
Annie Lau. Rivy Major Quito.
Andy Chan.
Christina Quesada.
Leah Aliana.
Danita Jenkins.
Sona Ju.
Ashley Mia.
Brady Vasquez.
Isaiah Miller.
Chilo Bacheli.
Malik Walker.
Vienna Tiernellis.
Kwok Loon Wall.
Tasnuba Anika.
Bhupendra Thapa.
Nasiha Jerry.
MD Georgie Sawal.
Arjuna Khanam.
Shahzeb Lagari. Fahad Bane. Ahmed Adel.
Nadia Middleton.
Felix Strom. Matthew Ross.
Umar Jamil.
Muhammad Aries Haider.
Ismail Hussein.
The Motivator, Mark Adler.
Muhammad Aaron.
Carlos Cedeño.
Ali Aziz.
Jamie Munoz.
Patricia Velasquez.
Amanda Siles.
Leticia Tejada.
Diana Parahan.
Hamidul Rahman.
Pilar Gonzalez.
Muhammad Rakibur Rahman.
Lauro Avila.
MD Shorab Ali.
Carla Salazar.
Evelyn Ruiz.
Rania Cherry.
Arvin J. Bautista.
Muhammad Tariqul
Natalia Kratuk.
Muhammad Tariqul Islam.
Sangmo Lama.
ASM Bayajit.
Ali Kazmi.
Henry Espinar.
Easy Ramos.
MD Tauhid.
Joanna Tepi.
Mahmoudul Alam.
Giovanni Ramos.
Fazla Rabbi. Abdullah Sulay.
Sar Medalia.
Sailendra Sa.
Lady Kadrova.
Radul Sa.
Claudia Rigella.
Richard Rojas.
Benicio Pino.
George Pacheco.
Tanika Jermaine.
Kaukaba Abdullah. Michelle Pawiso.
Fawad Afridi.
Aramis Fuentes.
Mohammed Raza.
Janelle Franco.
Jasmine Sky Forster.
Joanna Nunez.
Satyam Madan.
Udubukola Pamiwa.
Amir Sahel.
Steve Dorsey.
Antuncho. Gently.
Sonika Lama.
Laura Caicedo.
Genesis Torres.
Debbie Polanco Núñez.
Jennifer Plaza.
Ibrahim Adrame.
Gabriela Acaro.
Kevin Lozano.
Shay Fasibat.
Sarvanan Prashad.
Carolina Vargas.
MD Soel Rana. Robin Podel. Iftaq Harul Ifti. Soba Simkara. Imam H. Mihan.
Stuti Sanger. Stuti Sanger.
T. Young Lee.
Jessica Concepcion.
Michael McKeel.
Amina Saeed.
Jermaine Nathan Luke.
Vanessa Day.
Fausto Bad.
Delphia Rose Ombura.
Mazharul Islam Talukdar.
Pascal Gaspar. Wakanda forever.
Tenzin Dargel.
Andrew Chamber.
Matthew Durr.
Chantel Parker.
Fermi Isaac Leon.
Abdul Wahab Barudi.
Marcelo Maldonado.
Mamouna Zakari.
Ayman Amrani.
Fadel Ahmed.
Luis Guerrero.
Tito Moncayo.
Harvey Abreu.
Janice Martinez.
Jerno Abdul Diallo. Ruben A. Yanis.
Christopher De Source.
Kirsten Pevidal.
Anani David.
Eileen Ardella.
Sena Agbata.
Diane Gutierrez.
Jose Figueroa.
Tamisha Galbraith.
Sakurai Shaw.
Nicole Carolina Sanchez Cruzado.
Chanel Anderson.
Stanley Doval.
Edgar Paul.
Edison Pacheco.
Christopher Torres.
Lenny Collado.
Ryan Haran.
Hugh Liang.
Nawi Orkiri.
Kevin Warren.
Shenandoah Emmanuel.
Carmen Taveras.
Jennifer Cleaver.
David Mendez. I'm on. Joel Pena.
Paola Terreros. Sasha. Christina Modesto. Gabriel Sinton.
Gibran Khan.
Orquídea Mejia.
Ray Sean Greenlee Baker.
Harinder Kaur.
Ranil Rai.
Bobita Donai. Deepa Rai. Nicole Blazeski.
Vinod Guru. Jesse Siegel. Tenzin Gillick. Gamaj Garusinga.
Karan Bailey.
Sadia Akhtar.
Kirsty Aurelian.
Alexis Cazares.
Dominique Martin.
Janatul Ferdos. Janatul Ferdos.
Rick Teneo.
Gregory Senator.
Jian Su.
Ryan Jimenez.
Kurti Sukai.
Dianita Cali. Faye Eliza Fainza.
Megan Fowl.
Ana Jaramillo.
Amarachi Amaju.
Marta Sigüencia.
Herman Vizcaíno.
Diego Quispe.
Jean-Mali Martinez. Zora Batul.
Bjorn Brown.
Ashley Ortega.
Ali Al Ghazali.
Rinkuni Payne.
Moos Hera. Binu Lama.
Edison Pilamunga.
Ishi Choden.
Mamasa Dukare.
Giovanni Munoz.
Salsabil Hannah.
Junior Rosales.
Maria Quevedo.
Ivan Vidal.
Hi.
Vidal.
Hi. Marsha Desiree.
Carrie Ann Lloyd.
Howard Miller.
Rochelle Roberts.
Jenny Service.
Taslimul Sakib.
Bianca Whitney.
Rosan Casey.
Mahmoud Abdurrahman.
Pooja Shrestha.
Shudran Lloyd. Kriti Rai.
Ethel Graham Martin.
Srizana Tamang Shrestha.
Shakira Otis Ashley Gilliam.
Hello everyone, Karma Gesso.
Raquel Vasquez.
Anil Gurung.
Lady Castañeda.
Juan Taba Mogor.
Joseph Toasa.
Nikunjan Zisi.
Sangeeta Khatri. Edie Sunuwar.
Bimal Roka.
Hi everyone, Vishant Tripathi all the way from Nepal.
Wangel Sherpa.
Rajan Takeshi.
Yoga Raimaji.
Ganesh Pan from Nepal.
Sudeep Rizal.
Chitra Danisar.
Sujan Lamsal.
Hi, Jawun Nasa Josna.
Silas Marzan.
Diana Lopez.
Tushar Malakar.
Anthony Salazar.
Ali Mashhadani.
Lina Mendoza.
Luis Rizzo.
Luis Eduardo Martinez.
Shinaro Diu.
Jordi Flores.
Mike Lupi.
Yun Chan Lee.
Wei Chen Ling.
Yasmin Shoaib.
Sabrina Escalera.
Luis Asprilla.
Geraldine Gesse.
Iris Mimuni.
Christiana Adams. Naija Princess Nimin. Catherine Torres.
Manuel Pelaya.
Seth Trainer.
Hennessy Jurado.
Reza Shih.
Noshin Khan.
Jia Feng Chan.
Rosine Kanji.
Jia Yong Chen.
Brian Lang.
Wei Bin Hee.
Luis David Sanchez.
Janae Crawford.
Bleja Jimmy.
Nader Nihal.
Serene Sam.
Fahim Ayan.
Jamari Brown.
Genesis Rosari. Chetana Prabodhani Gali. I Inaba. Michelle Paoletus.
Diana Franco.
Melissa Duran Rubio.
Gusnari Chong.
Tanya Rowe.
Clarissa Mia Santos. Melissa Marquez.
Dodi Ton.
Shaka Hirashi. Natasha Bandu.
Nozila Zieva.
Ariani Den. Ariani Den. Janelle Dana Hosa.
Lestar McIntosh.
Daniel Patrick Renato.
Onelis Abad.
Victor Ansor.
Mayerlin Giraldo.
Arelis de Jesus.
Phaedra Manning.
Christina Bermudez.
Veronica Lopez.
Lisa Rivera.
Anna Yunde. Layla Adamas. Cassandra Keto. Mia Vaughn.
Justin Culberson. Isaac King.
Aaliyah Ware.
John Rosiero.
Adrian Allen.
Avelina Howard.
Musa Sirleaf.
Odiri Atori.
Jordan Velasquez.
Francesca Celestin.
Chelsea Rivera.
Jermaine Hall.
Kyra Aquino.
Mariah Mack.
Carla Michelle Sanchez.
Tanae Grant. Marielis Ramirez. Imani Allen.
Angelica Sila.
Kimberly Gurdon.
Shania Smith.
Rochelle Giamatti.
Justin McCollin.
Waiter.
Maya Colello.
Yuki?
Delvita Bullock.
Dora
Carota Brana Chancula.
Felicia Celeste Marmolejos.
Howard Lafayette.
Caitlin Yates.
James McKay.
Lizette Batista.
Wendy Robies.
Vickiana Madalena Rosario.
Melissa Maserati, baby.
Agustina Cajas.
Michelle Isabel Delane Torres.
Shayna Miller.
Janine Hernandez.
Amy Perez.
Claudia Masovska Grigenche.
Kimberly Bernard.
Monica Lubera.
Aziza Benjamin.
Irma Vanessa Vargas.
Chanel Simmons.
Annie Hernandez.
Alison Tavares.
Anthony Jimenez.
Alexis Adams.
Diamond Miranda.
Justina Jashuta.
Melissa Conforme.
Deanna Orlandi.
Marisol Franco. Lisette Peña.
Dalma Suazo. Natalie Leon. Marina Chernavka.
Victoria Aparicio. Catherine Lopez.
Azaya Buraduki.
Rebecca Parag.
Joanne Iles.
Julian Gonzalez.
Listinga Tavares.
Asma Burt. Susan Hawkins.
Edison Gutierrez.
Kayla Anderson.
Victoria Sells.
Kyla Anderson.
Catherine Teeter.
Miguelina Almarante.
James Manning.
Christina Donardo.
Tebua Siluzongila.
Pamela Rodriguez.
Brittany Nangle.
Ruth Ann Powell.
Tyler Moore II.
Argelia Angeles.
Terrell Rogers.
Anna P. Rog.
She loves Sam Fleur.
Destiny Madeira.
Princess Crate.
Jason Orr. Jonathan Blemon.
Altasia Lewis.
Monifa Johnson.
Naya Morris.
Lavette Kwame.
Daquan Llewellyn.
Ramel Cook.
Michael Perez.
Escarlin Rosario.
Dustin Ayola.
Albania Arango.
Alexis Martinez.
Elizabeth Aranda.
Larry Hidalgo.
Katrina Cole.
Soroya Pearson.
Stanley Cifuentes.
Raymond Ramsey.
Jennifer Velasaka. Angela Yangsel.
Yurika Wallace.
Stephanie Fernandez.
Kiana Johnson. Brittany Johnson. Ariel Jones.
Diana Mendez. Mendez.
Chelsea Peralta.
Christina Breu.
Natalie Rosario.
Chelsea Cruz.
Glorimar Marquez.
Anika Valentin.
Denisha Loveridge.
Kaylin Cruz.
Kimberly Quesada.
Justina Salama.
Samara Spooner.
Justina Dudek.
Gabriela Lima.
Jamali Pittsville.
Jada Monique McLaurin.
Andres Sanchez.
Chastity Majette. Siglali Castro.
Crystal Rodriguez. Jessica Furman.
Leila Al Ghazali.
Edgar Marino.
Berioska.
Jorge Antonio Oliva.
Jessica Ortiz.
Sheree.
Antonio DiPini.
Josephine Johnson.
Carla Zavala.
Shahriar Hussein.
Tommy Mansilla.
Ishala Ortega.
Rachel Moreno.
Johanny Juarez.
Noemi Rosas.
Karina Cardoso.
Victor Reynaldo Varela.
Edway Herrera.
Justin Santana.
Ande Fofana.
Zoe Matthias.
Rodman Burita.
Habiba Chowdhury.
Darryl Pearl.
Jasenia Reyes.
Christopher St. Jean.
Habziba Oluwanusi.
Patrick Jimenez.
Rebecca Richards.
Nathaniel Kamna.
Hillary Pitter. Marie Leonidas.
Rosa Zelaya.
Laniqua Jackson.
Raydali Jimenez.
Neil Nizalili.
Takia Graham.
Sadie Taveras.
Jose Ochoa.
Sarah Rodriguez.
Jonathan Chimbo.
Sring Dolkar.
I'm AJ Berkeley.
Delenia Hernandez.
Dalal Nina.
Yusel Serrano.
Thais Striker Benny.
Arlene Contreras.
Catherine Lopez.
Ayana Simmons.
Musa Dumia.
Karina Japa.
Anthony Fernandez.
Louis Fichera.
Joana Tejada. Claudia Bello. Nikita Khan.
Eva Meregildo.
Gregory Feliz.
Michelle Ruiz Forever.
Lorenzo Alatorre.
Crystal Brown.
Eduardo Diaz.
Eva Strug.
Rakesh Arwan.
Yesenia Gaviria.
Nabila Benhami.
Kimberly Alejade.
Jamie Alvarado.
Ramon Vargas.
Carlos Salinas Cruz.
Guadalupe Moran.
Zakuye Brown.
Helen Kwok. Alyssa Miranda.
Fernando Peña.
Andrea Casado.
Bianca Centeno.
Crystal Ponte.
Dana Marie Davis.
Tempest Littlejohn. Tamale Drummond.
It's Michael Smith.
Dafcar Jean Lewis.
Alizea Harris.
Darius Cummings. Hey, Jadis.
Yerlin Alba.
Maisha Blanchard.
Kevin Mendez.
Johanna Ruiz. Emily Santana.
Gisbel Torres.
Claudia Gonzalez.
Jenny Gibson.
Shayla Avalos. Ebony Robinson. Amia Santiago.
Marcos Ramos.
Marilyn Ramirez. Grisbeli Contreras.
Argenis Janal.
Celine Sarita Seda.
Stephanie Robles.
Johansi Santana.
Daenerys Rodriguez. Cheyenne Velez.
Farheen Sharif.
Janila Simbana.
Lubriel Jamosin.
Miriam Ortiz.
Brandon Green.
Anya Jean.
Samantha Sanchez.
Sulaini Mota. Charisma Hunter. Diamond Mota.
Christina Jerez.
Dwayne Morgan. Rastasia Sorrell. Elijah Medina.
Elizabeth Ginting.
Jade Mason.
Cristal Betanzas.
Diana Victoria.
Joshua Brown.
Joanna Suarez.
Jessica Valentin.
Paula Calderon.
Mateo Osorio.
Junette Aisha Renault.
Saoni Cabrera.
Stephanie Guillen. Selena Ladino.
Yasmin Corretto.
Aaliyah Williams. Brenda Segura.
Emily Flores.
Daphne Segura.
Dallas Cox.
Lucian Almanzar.
Daisy Hernandez.
Jesús Marmolejos.
Arthur Liponwitz.
Gabriel Coronel.
Christopher Wody.
Michelle Fernanda Melanes. Kayleen Cordero. Torianne Drisdale.
Nicholas Bridgelow.
Araminta Stearns.
Roger Rodriguez.
Melvin Paulino, Queens.
QN Green.
Stephanie Laro.
Matthew Rojas Santiago.
Nimra Hussein.
Juan Castillo.
Jamelia Llewellyn.
Sandy Monher.
Shoshana Sullivan.
Cynthia Moran.
Niobe Heyman.
Zoila Yanis.
Mercedes Bell.
Genesis Sansoda.
Nicole Mosquera.
Matilda Momotaz.
Sabrina Ramsing. Myra Ismail.
Demetrius Ali.
Yamir Chabul Gordillo.
Ashley Gomez.
Melissa Benitez.
Sadia Ahmed.
Oriana Rojas. Patricia Chapero Morales.
Juan Carlos Martinez.
Anthony Burris Jr.
Stalin Reyes.
Brian Balcaran.
Eduardo Gomez.
Monica Senator.
Laura Ferrero.
Miriam Ortiz Mena.
Rocio Sosa.
Fulera Tutabizi.
David Helbron.
Danny Struble-Banks.
Scarlett Alcántara. Rebecca Garcia.
Joselito Diaz Jr.
Manuela Piedrahita.
Edwin Ortega.
Kedro Ricketts.
Felix Sesme.
Tiffany Thomas.
Hubert Mohammed.
Stephanie Hernandez. Nelly Shabalio.
Yoreto Rosento.
Sharifa Rahim. Sierra Martinez.
Michael Hashmi.
Hemi Flores. Lovett Ohakam.
Proctor Martin.
Elsila Abundam.
Samuel Nunez.
Kenisha Innes.
Jacqueline Plaza.
Virginia Pabalon.
Karen Natera.
Alexia Hekalis. Akela McKeeba Phillips.
Nicholas Softy.
Armando Johnny Gonzalez.
Genesis Alvarez.
Christopher Collado.
Crystal Torres.
Jessica Nuno!
Philip Coleman.
Minerva Aponte.
Diego Paduano.
Now? Imani Bassett. Mommy, we did it!
Michael Herrera.
Regina Bollier.
Nicole Castedo. Sarah Alurbay. Rin Chen Lama. Cindy Belgrave.
Jonathan Custodio.
Robert Lugo.
Peter Camarda.
Brittany Mercedes.
Lillian Armenia.
Kiani Imani La Rosa.
Yu Chong Yao.
Hey, my name is Samri Torikul Islam. Yeah. Manuel Antonio Arbeláez.
Yeah.
David Boyd.
Maria Cuartas.
Gael Morin.
Tasnia Zaman.
Amy Sakule.
Luis Ramos.
Paula Luna.
Woo! 50! Vielka Arzu. Oh,
Camilla Smith.
John Morales.
Thank you.
Now entering the arena, the faculty, staff, and alumni of LaGuardia Community College. Now entering the arena, in the position of highest honor, the distinguished Presidential Platform Party, led by the Grand Marshal, Dr. Ring Jafar, and banner carrier, Dr. Patricia Sokolsky.
President Mello, I have the honor to report that the members of the graduating class, the staff, faculty, and alumni of LaGuardia Community College, governing representatives from the various institutions, the governing bodies of the city and state of New York, are present to participate in the 46th commencement exercises of Fiorello H. LaGuardia Community College of the City University of New York.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Paul Arcario. I'm the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs here at LaGuardia. On behalf of the graduating class, the faculty, staff, and alumni of LaGuardia Community College, it is my pleasure to welcome you. Please now stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by the LaGuardia Vocal Ensemble, led by Professor and Conductor Marianne Sullivan of the music program.
What so proudly we
Thank you, Professor Sullivan and the LaGuardia Vocal Ensemble. You may be seated. I am honored to introduce the faculty, staff, chairpersons, administrators, and alumni of LaGuardia Community College, as well as members of our Foundation Board of Trustees and special guests. Would you all please stand for a moment? Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Henry T. Berger of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning. President Gail Mello, Vice Chancellor Matt Sapienza, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz, the student representative Karina Ramos Caballero, illustrious guests, members of the faculty, families and friends, now we've done all those. Most important of all, the members of the graduating class of 2018. Good morning and congratulations. It is a pleasure also to welcome the journalist, humanitarian, social activist, Sean King. In November of 2016, when we really needed it, he boldly reassured us that we will endure, we will not break. This is a message we needed to hear then, and we need to hear it now. Yes, we are living in difficult times. Yes, we can't look at the news without seeing something heartbreaking. But I agree with Sean, we will endure. And the reason I agree is all around me today. The reason I have faith in this country is people like the class of 2018. The reason I know we will never break is places like LaGuardia Community College. When I look out at this audience, I see the future, smart, hardworking, ambitious people ready to make their mark. When I look around me, I see living proof that community colleges like LaGuardia are engines of opportunity, enablers of the American dream. Graduates, today you celebrate a tremendous milestone. Take a well-deserved day off, celebrate your accomplishment, but remember, the work begins again tomorrow. It may not always feel like it, you may not always hear it, some of our leaders may not understand it, but America needs you more than ever. You are equipped and empowered with more knowledge, skill, and innovation than any generation before you. You are ready to go out and change the world. You are prepared to make this a better place. I have no doubt that each of you has the talent, the passion to do whatever you set your mind to. After all, you are CUNY graduates. We expect great things from all of you, and we will be rooting for you and for your success. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and all of us at CUNY, I extend my congratulations and very best wishes to the LaGuardia Community College class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trustee Berger. I'd like you now to please welcome our next speaker, Matthew Sapienza, Senior Vice Chancellor and Chief Financial Officer of the City University of New York.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning. Thank you. On behalf of Chancellor Vita Rabinowitz and everyone at the City University of New York, congratulations to the LaGuardia Community College class of 2018. Let's hear it for them. I am very proud to be here today representing CUNY, a university that has lifted generations of families, educated millions of people, and a place where our diversity is our strength. This is a special day for LaGuardia Community College and the entire university. Graduates, I know you are feeling many emotions today: pride, happiness, relief. You're probably feeling a little anxiety at this moment, wondering how long this guy's going to be talking for. But another emotion I know that you and your families are feeling today is gratitude. Gratitude for your hard work and success and the tremendous accomplishments we are all celebrating here today. Let me take a few minutes to talk about some of the things that I am grateful for today. I'm very grateful for the outstanding leadership that we have at this university under our Board of Trustees, and especially Trustee Henry Berger. So let's hear it for Trustee Berger again. We all in this room should be extremely grateful that we have elected officials that are fighting for CUNY students. No one is fighting harder for CUNY students than our Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz. So let's hear it for Borough President Diaz. Thank him for being here today with us. I'm very grateful for the extremely talented and dedicated faculty at LaGuardia Community College. Their mentorship and guidance has helped put you on the path to success. So let's hear it for the faculty. And I am extremely grateful that for the past 18 years, the university has had an outstanding leader serve as the president of LaGuardia Community College, President Gail Mello. President Gail Mello is a fierce advocate for her students and without a doubt is one of the leading voices in the entire country when it comes to supporting community college students. We are very fortunate for our strong leadership of this jewel of the university system. Let's hear it for President Mello. Most importantly, however, I am grateful for you, graduates. You embody what CUNY and what LaGuardia Community College are all about, giving opportunity to students that are talented, dedicated, and relentless in its pursuits. You've made our university better by your presence, and I have no doubt that our society will continue to benefit from your positive contributions. Now that you will be alumni, I ask that you always stay close to LaGuardia Community College and remain part of the LaGuardia family. You are an inspiration to those coming behind you, your brothers and sisters, your little cousin, that kid who lives down the hall from you in your building. Always remember those special people, many of whom are with us today, who pushed you and supported you in pursuit of your degree, and continue to pay it forward to future generations. Please keep in mind that success is not a marathon or a sprint, but rather a relay race. The baton is now in your hands, so run proud and strong and never lose belief in yourself. Graduates, you're amazing and inspirational, and I am so happy to be part of your special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Sapienza. Today, we are delighted to have an outstanding alumnus from the class of 1998 address you today. As Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz Jr. has been a catalyst for the economic and social development of the Bronx. He embodies the dare to do more spirit of LaGuardia. Please welcome the Honorable Ruben Diaz Jr., Borough President of the Bronx.
Good morning, everyone. To Dr. Mello, to all of the members of the Board of Trustees, to the faculty members, to Sean King, to Karina, to all of the parents and family members, abuelitos, abuelitas, and of course to the graduating class of 2018. I bring you greetings from God's country, the Boogie Down Bronx. I have to say that I'm feeling a little emotional right now, and I don't have too much time, but it was noted that I graduated from LaGuardia in 1998. I never had the time, I never had the ability at that moment to walk, so today I feel like I'm walking with you. Today, this is my day to walk. As an alumni, as the Bronx Borough President, I guess when you look at me up here, I'm supposed to talk about my curriculum vitae. I'm supposed to speak of all of the great things that we've been able to do in one, if not the most challenging part of the city in the Bronx. And we have done some great work. We've done fantastic around economic development. We've cut unemployment by more than half. 120,000 more Bronxites are working today than the first day that I took office. We've seen 84 million square feet of economic development. I could talk about it all. I could brag about the Bronx all day. But I prefer to stand before you very quickly to just tell you about my story. It's a story of a young man who was born to Puerto Rican parents. Papi es de Bayamón y mami de Ponce. Keep your prayers for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican parents who met working in factories here in New York City, who made their way to the Bronx, who were tenants at the Public Housing Authority, more houses, and that's where I was born, who worked their way up the ladder and made it to become members of the middle class. I want to tell you about a story of parents who instilled in my brother, sister, and I that education means everything. I want to tell you a story about a young man who fell in love in high school, who transferred in my senior year from one high school to the other, chasing after a young lady. I want to tell you a story about the fact that that young man and that young lady, they had to persevere, and we both became teenage parents. I want to tell you about a story of a young man who at the tender age of 22 ran for the New York State Assembly and lost, and just 9 months later became the youngest member in the New York State Legislature. And through it all, ladies and gentlemen, here I am, a young father, a young husband, a young assembly member, getting my education from LaGuardia Community College. I tell you all of this because that young lady, 29 years later, is still my girlfriend and wife. And Dr. Mello, she just called me about half an hour ago and said she still loves me. That young, when we got pregnant at the age of 19, that young man is 25 years old now, graduated from Boston College. That's Ruben III, made 6 figures last year. His younger brother graduated 3 weeks ago from Temple University and is now commissioned as a 2nd lieutenant in the U.S. Army. This is your moment. That's my story, but you all have a story to tell. And that's what makes you all beautiful. Because when you look at what I'm doing as the Bronx Borough President and working with the economy and creating jobs and the diversity of the Bronx and in the city of New York, I learned some of that in the books, but I learned more about our diversity and culture and religion from the people that I sat next to at LaGuardia Community College. I learned about economics, yes, by the books and some professors, but I learned more about whether or not at times I had to pay for my books or feed my young family. I know some of the challenges. I know that the fact that you're sitting here today looking so good and going out to eat afterwards is really more to do than just getting a degree or a diploma. It's the fact that you're sitting there in place for an abuelito, an abuelita, a titi, an auntie, an uncle who could not and did not have the same opportunity to sit there that you have today. So you sit there for them. Some of you, like me, have young kids, and you don't want to give them any excuse not to go to college. That's why you're sitting there. And I'll leave you with this. I know I've taken up enough time. I'll leave you with this. There are going to be haters. Let them hate. For some of them, they think that, oh, look at her. She graduated from LaGuardia. She thinks she's all that now. And then for others, graduating from LaGuardia or CUNY is not good enough. I say this because I remember when I first got to Albany, I'm 23 years old, and I'm up there with my family, my father and mother. I'm getting sworn in, Sean King. And it's the proudest day of my family's life. I love you too. And I remember sitting next to an assembly member who, after they read my biography and they said that I went to LaGuardia and I was currently a student at Lehman College, I'm a CUNY twofer, he sits down and he says, what school did you go to again? And I said, LaGuardia and Lehman. He says, oh, I'm Harvard Law. And there's nothing wrong, go to Harvard Law. I don't want to diminish Harvard. But he told me in a way que no me gustó. No me gustó. He was like trying to belittle me. So I said, wait a minute, hold on. I don't know why you coming out your face like that. I'm LaGuardia Lehman, you Harvard Law, and here we are sitting in the same place. Either I'm a great success or you're just a terrible failure. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, go tell your story. You are needed more than ever now. When you look at criminal justice issues, when you look at the immigration and the attacks on immigrants coming out of D.C., when you look at the fact that this government has turned their backs on Puerto Rico and Puerto Ricans over there who are 3.5 million Americans, when you look at the fact that women aren't getting paid at the same rate as men are, when you look at all of this invective and hate and divisiveness that we're seeing across this country, you're needed more than ever. Go tell your story and go conquer the world. God bless, congratulations.
Thank you so much, fellow LaGuardian and Borough President Diaz Jr. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Corina Ramos Caraballo, one of your fellow students representing the graduating class of 2018.
Class of 2018! Good morning, guys. Good morning, yes. Good morning, LaGuardia Community College faculty and staff. Good morning, fellow classmates, family, and friends. It is an honor and my pleasure to speak to you on this day where we have so much to celebrate. I would like to thank the LaGuardia Community College Committee for this opportunity in being a voice within many powerful voices among us today. Not only do I represent the graduating class of 2018, but I represent those who are strong, the workers, the parents, the fighters, the DACA dreamers, and all of the students who unfortunately we have lost due to various circumstances such as tragedy or illness. Today, we remember them. It is because of all of you who I have previously mentioned that I am a believer. Therefore, I would like to ask everyone in attendance today to join me with the words, I can, after the count of 3, okay? Is everybody ready? Are you sure? 1, 2, 3. I can! I am certain that many of you have heard this phrase in either a motivational speech or you have seen it inside a classroom on a poster written in very bubbly letters ending with a lightning bolt exclamation point. Think about the 4th grade. Think about the 4th grade. But my reason behind asking you to repeat this phrase is not only to motivate you, but to remind you of the journey that we have taken towards this new chapter that now begins. LaGuardia has been the home for many of us and will continue to be the home for all of us, especially those of us who needed to accept and believe in ourselves. It has been a place where we have learned that it is good to dream, but even better to achieve. Now, I must admit, I did not come to the step of LaGuardia Community College and quickly find that hope that I speak of today. It wasn't like Tinkerbell suddenly came or flew into my classroom and sprinkled fairy dust all over me, allowing me to fly. But I did come to LaGuardia with a story of my own, a story in which I felt very shameful of for a very long time. You see, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I flunked out of another college. Yeah, like bad, like real bad. I had an academic dismissal on my transcript, and that made me feel super ashamed. Honestly, it was like that moment came with a constant reminder that I was labeled as some sort of failure. I felt like I was not good enough, and I lost every single ounce of confidence in myself. My life seemed nothing but clouds of gray. But with those clouds, I got to LaGuardia. I tried to make my experience at LaGuardia as best as possible. Went to a fair here and there, tried a few clubs. I really, really did try, but I stopped. And I didn't stop because I failed. I just stopped because I did not believe in hope. Hope for myself to see the bright future I had ahead of me. Hope to believe that I was not alone, but in fact, surrounded by a team of people who were willing to help me succeed. Hope that my world was not clouds of gray, but in fact a rainbow in Technicolor and high definition too. However, little by little, that hope was being rekindled within me like a tiny flame. And it was because of all of you, the administration, the faculty and staff. Yeah, come on, you guys, yeah. Our advisors. You guys, my classmates. Our community supported me through hope and allowed me to stand here before you guys today. That hope brought me through trials I endured, which I am sure many of you have had your share of. Moments of sadness because we may have lost someone who was loved along the way during a semester. Times of anxiety where 4 classes and a job became too much to handle. And please, don't even get me started with taking a class on the 7th floor in the C building and only a 1 elevator was working. Okay, those stairs, people, no joke, okay? Especially in the summer, guys, There were some times where any one of us could have easily given up our dreams of achieving this accomplishment. Many nights when I lacked sleep from studying for an exam, working, and caring for my daughter, who was 5 months old at the time, I definitely thought about giving up. Some days, I did not even want to talk to anybody, not even my husband, because the pressure, and believe me, I thought it would have been so easy to let it all go. But through it all, there is some beauty in those moments, because we shared our experiences together. Side by side, we faced every single one. Community is why today I am extremely proud to share that student who was hopelessly dismissed, afraid, insecure, and resentful is now before you a whole woman. And may I add, is graduating proudly with her husband as her classmate today. A fearlessly motivated mother, a transfer student at Brooklyn College pursuing a bachelor's degree in secondary education with a 3.95 GPA. And that student who felt hopeless of becoming something is an educator working for the Department of Education as a paraprofessional for the city of New York. So when you feel like you have lost all hope, even if it's the tiniest bit, please tell yourself, I can. Remind yourself that you are destined for a future beyond your dreams. I-C-A-N. As in I, so you initiate the moves towards your goal. C, to commit yourself carefully and creatively. A, so you accept the challenges that may come your way. And N, so you never lose your hope, for it is the strongest thing you possess. I give all honor to God, whom without him, none of this would have ever been possible. To my husband, Marcos. You know what, baby? Can you stand up for me, please? You are, my love, the greatest teammate anyone could have ever asked for. Thank you for running this race with me. I thank you for the sleepless nights. I thank you for the sacrifices, your belief in my abilities. Because of your support, my goals are becoming a reality. And I am reminded daily that I am a woman worthy of all of my dreams. To my beautiful daughter, Kaylani. Nana, you are my inspiration. You have shown me that persistence is key. You are showing my love for educating every single second of my life. Thank you for being my greatest gift. And I truly hope that when you look back, that mommy and daddy have made you proud. To my parents. In fact, you know what? To every single parent in here. Thank you for your sacrifices. Trust me, they have not gone unnoticed. And this is only the beginning for us. Mami, papi, gracias por su apoyo. Sus oraciones y su amor. Ustedes han sido mis mejores maestros. Espero que estén muy orgullosa de mí. Thank you, because it was not only me who accomplished this. We accomplished this. I thank you guys for teaching me and my sister, who obtained her bachelor's degree in nursing last week. That hard work truly pays off. In closing, I address you guys again as my classmates, my peers, my friends, my family. I am certain that you will share your stories of gratitude today. Remember all of those who knocked you down, for they envy your greatness. Remember those who lift you up, for they know how high you can reach. Remember those who stand by you through it all, for those are the ones who crossed the finish line with you. Remember the words of Confucius, who said, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time." And as we rise high today as the radiant sun, let us always remember that by daring to do more, we can accomplish anything. Congratulations, class of 2018.
So I'm Gail Mello, president of LaGuardia Community College. I cannot tell you, if I'm allowed, how proud I am of you. You look incredible. Your life is going places. And I just want to say, no matter who says anything to you, think of what the borough president, Ruma Diaz, says. I'm sitting next to you. And I am exactly the same as you, or maybe a little bit better. What you've accomplished, no one can take away from you. You are extraordinary. If this was easy for you, God bless you, go ahead. But if it wasn't, and for many of you it wasn't, for many of you, like our student speaker, you have struggled, you have done hard things, you have cried, you have given up things, and here you are. No one will ever take this away from you. You are changed forever, and I couldn't be more proud of everything you have accomplished and will accomplish. I'm happy to introduce to you your choice as a speaker. Someone who has used his voice, and we've been talking a lot about voice today, to really lead in thoughtful ways a different kind of analysis of who we are as Americans and who this country has to be in 2018 and 2019 and 2020. He has shed light on issues of racial discrimination, police brutality, and civil rights. Sean King, who is a writer and a journalist, has made sure that what he sees, he speaks about. When he sees a wrong, he elucidates it. And when he is able, he changes it. He embodies the LaGuardia Community College mission to educate critical thinkers and socially responsible citizens. Join me in welcoming Sean King.
Hello. Thank you so much for inviting me, and since you invited me and I'm on the mic, I will speak my mind for the next few minutes. First off, thank you so much to the faculty and staff and trustees. Thank you to Dr. Mello. Also to my friend and brother, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz. Maybe, I saw you up here, and maybe it's time that LaGuardia Community College also have a mayor in this city as well. And so I'm just imagining you might have a lot of volunteers for a future mayoral campaign, Bronx Borough President in the room right now. And Karina, thank you so much for your brilliant speech. And what many of you didn't know is that she also gave that speech in 6-inch heels, which I could not do even on my best day. So I want to jump right in, if that's all right. First off, I want you to know how proud of you I am. And I mean that. I'm so proud. And over the past few weeks, I've come to know many of your personal stories, the odds that you had to overcome, the obstacles and barriers that you had to fight through, the resilience and determination that it took for you to get to this moment, the doubts that you had to ignore, the countless pep talks that you had to give yourself, the balancing act that you performed with school and work and family responsibilities, the many times that you felt like quitting, those moments when it felt like you really couldn't afford to go to school, but you also knew that you had to earn this degree. Those times that you had to dig so deep to finish and submit that paper on time, to complete that course, to pass that test, to keep your GPA up, to get to class on time in spite of there only being one working elevator in the building. And we do need to address the problem with the elevators. We'll address that. To get the right amount of credit hours, and to finally cross this line today. It took guts and resilience and sleepless nights and early mornings. It took discipline. It took you stretching your limits. It took you learning new ideas and reconsidering old ones. It took organization and motivation for you to get to this moment. And I'm proud, and your family is proud, and your professors and the staff are proud. And I want you to know that we're proud, and I want you to soak that up, to soak up the love, because when you leave here today, when we leave this celebration, this culmination, when we leave Barclays and you take off your cap and you take off your gown, we are going out into a world that badly wants many of you to fail. And let me unpack that for a moment. It's hard to understand a moment in history when you're in it. History is something that is best seen and perceived and understood in retrospect, with hindsight. And because of this, throughout world history and certainly throughout American history, many very horrible moments and eras were not fully understood and appreciated until the horror was fully underway. Many of you may know me as a writer or as a journalist. Some of you told me this morning you know me as a profile picture on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. But I'm actually a historian by training, and like many of you, I actually went to college back to college later in life. I literally just earned my master's in history 2 weeks ago. So let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what I know. Some of the most dangerous, despicable moments in human history crept right up on people. Warning signs were ignored. The risks were downplayed. Standards were gradually lowered. Racism and bigotry and discrimination and hate became normalized. The assumptions that things would just get better on their own were exaggerated. And consistently, when I study periods of massive human suffering throughout history, like the transatlantic slave trade, where tens of millions of people were bought and sold like property, when I study the Holocaust, when I study genocide and mass execution, I consistently see one thing: people in power devaluing the humanity of others, reducing them to animals or subhuman or only partly human. And today, in this country, we live in that time. The President of the United States has repeatedly and consistently dehumanized and degraded people, and degraded and reduced entire nations of color. Listen, Ruben, the man threw rolls of paper towels at folk in Puerto Rico. Paper towels. A report came out just this past Monday that stated more open bigots and white supremacists are running for office and winning in 2018 than any year in modern American history. Hate crimes are up. Hate speech is up, even in this city. Police brutality is actually up to the highest level ever measured. And repeatedly, the most hateful people in America profess that they are inspired and motivated by the President of the United States. That's never happened in our lifetime. That's new. Now listen, I love New York, and I'm here by choice. Just a few years ago, I moved my wife and our 5 children here from Atlanta, first to work for the New York Daily News. But even after I left the Daily News, we loved this city so much that we wanted to stay here. But we need to come to grips with the reality that we live in the city that actually created Donald Trump. He was born and raised in Queens and became, I'm sorry, some of you are from Queens, huh? That's your problem. You can't claim it. Yeah. He's throwing up the BK Bronx sign. You can't. Listen, born and raised in Queens, he became the man that he is today in Manhattan. New York has not fully come to grips with this. He rose to power in this city. His chief defender right now, Rudy Giuliani, was born and raised right here in Brooklyn. Rose to power in this city. New York is wonderful, but it can also be terrible. Just a few weeks ago, a popular attorney who turned out to be a white supremacist was filmed harassing and ridiculing several Latina women in a deli just a few blocks from Times Square. Amadou Diallo and Sean Bell and Mohammed Ba and Ramarley Graham and Deborah Danner and Eric Garner were all killed by police in this city. New York City is beautiful and colorful, but the gap between this city's rich and poor is not just wide, it's the largest gap of any city in America. To be rich here is to be filthy rich. Our city, have you seen this? Our city has a restaurant where people can order gold-encrusted chicken wings for $1,000. I don't know how that works exactly, but I did see them with my own. Google New York City gold chicken wings and see them for yourself. But to be poor in New York sometimes means living in absolute squalor and struggling to have a meal on the table. And it's not just New York City. New York State has the worst income inequality of any state in the nation. We have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. And hovering over our beloved city is the Statue of Liberty. And for hundreds of years, immigrants have called this place home, but now a son of this city, a descendant of immigrants, a husband of an immigrant, is overseeing a government that is literally separating the children of immigrant from their parents, sometimes sending kids, infants even, thousands of miles away from their parents. We have work to do. You have work to do. And this city is nowhere near its full potential. We're just scratching the surface. And I believe that whatever this city is going to become, many of you in this room right now are going to be the ones that get it there. The United States of America is nowhere near its full potential. That's why athletes take a knee. That's why many of us were conflicted when we heard the national anthem. And it's here that I want you to know above all else, I want you to understand that every bit of grit, every bit of determination, every bit of hard work, every bit of intellect and skill, every bit of analysis, every single thing that it took for you to get to this moment, your blood, your sweat, your tears, everything that you have is going to be called upon if this city and this state and this country and this world is going to be what it needs to be. Listen to me. Get some rest tonight. Maybe go to a party, go eat out. Maybe sleep in tomorrow with the peace of mind of knowing that you actually don't have an assignment to turn in for a change. But it's been said before, you need to wake up tomorrow and get to work. You are graduating today with a hard-earned degree, but the truth is that graduation is just a transition. And today you are transitioning from one important phase of your life to another. And this world needs you to be your very best. I challenge you to earn another degree, a few more. Run for office, start a business, apply for your dream job, and understand that today is not the pinnacle of your success. Today is you just raising the bar to a new standard in your own life. The best of your life is not behind you. The best of your life is ahead of you. And I'll close with this thought. We are counting on you. I believe in you, and every person in this room believes in you. God bless you, and thank you for having me here today, and I look forward to working with you in this city from now on. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. King. Dr. Mello, I present to you today the 46th graduating class of Fiorello H. LaGuardia Community College. They appear before you, women and men, petitioners for degrees which they have earned. Individually and as a class, they have attained distinction in scholarship and in campus citizenship. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and alumni, it is my pleasure to present them for conferral of degrees. So I'm going to call groups of majors. When you hear your major call, please stand in place. So first, will the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Communication Studies, Education Associate, the Bilingual Child, Human Services, Liberal Arts, Philosophy, Psychology, Spanish-English Translation, and Writing and Literature, please stand.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of LaGuardia Community College and by the power invested in me by the City University of New York and the City of New York, I hereby confer upon each of you, standing, the Associate of Arts degree with all the rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate these graduates.
You may sit. Okay, will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Commercial Food Service Management, Commercial Photography, Computer Operations, Computer Technology, EMT Paramedic, Industrial Design Technology, Music Recording Technology, New Media Technology, Nursing, Occupational Therapy Assistant, Paralegal Studies, Physical Therapy Assistant, Programming and Systems, Radiologic Technology, Travel, Tourism and Hospitality Management, and Veterinary Technology, please stand.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of LaGuardia Community College and the City University of New York's authority invested in me, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Applied Science with all the rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Let's congratulate these graduates.
Please be seated. Okay, our next group. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degree in Accounting, Biology, Business Administration, Computer Science, Criminal Justice, Dietetic Technician, Engineering, Environmental Science, Fine Arts, Liberal Arts, Math and Science, Theater, and Therapeutic Recreation, please stand.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of LaGuardia Community College and by the authority invested in me by the City University of New York and the City of New York, I hereby confer upon each of you the Associate of Science degree with all the rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Let's congratulate these graduates.
Thank you. Please sit. Next, will the candidates for the certificate program in commercial photography and practical nursing, as well as the high school associate degree programs in criminal justice, liberal arts, and liberal arts math and science, please stand.
A much tinier group. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of LaGuardia Community College and by the authority vested in me by the City of New York, I hereby confer upon each of you the respective degrees with all the rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Congratulations.
Now for everyone, as graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left side of your caps. This concludes our ceremony. We request that the audience and graduates remain in their seats until the recessional has ended and all those on stage have exited the arena.
Drop top Porsche, rolling on my wrist. again. You see me? It's my big bronze boogie got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like, hey. Flexing on the gram like, hey. Flexing on the gram like, hey. Hit that Lil Jon, okay, okay. Oh yeah, we dripping and finesse and getting paid.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Woo. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you off. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. I'm blaming on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Now slow it down for me, baby. 'Cause I love the way it feels when we grind. Yeah, our connection's so magnetic on the floor. Nothing can stop us tonight. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. I'm blaming on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady fine. Tell her she don't want for life. Ladies, grab your fellas and let's do this right. Do this right. If you want like me and mine.
Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Yeah,
Girl, we got it going on.
yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on.
Out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. Dripping in finesse with my baby. Oh, dripping in finesse. You know it. Girl, you know we got it going
Yeah,
on.
we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on.
So like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all of the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even at my worst, my best with you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, you reap the most, even though you I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. 날 위해서라면 난 슬퍼도 기쁜 척할 수가 있었어. 널 위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어. 사랑이 사랑만은 너무 완벽하게 내 모든 요점들은 다 숨겨지길 이루어지지 않는 꿈 속에서 피할 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어. I'm just freaking this, freaking love, freaking love, freaking love. I'm so sorry but it's freaking love, freaking love, freaking love. I wanna be a goon just for you. 세상을 저는 just for you. 전부 바꿔서 just for you. 나를 너무 who are you? Hey, 우리만의 수 너는 없어. 내가 완전 move 잊어버렸어. 나도 내가 누구였는지도 잘 모르게 됐어. 거울에다 뒤걸려봐 너는 대체 누구래? 위해서라면 난 슬퍼도 기쁜 척할 수가 있었어. 널 위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어. 사랑이 사랑만을 너무 완벽하게 내 모든 이점들은 다 숨겨지게 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어. Like so bad, like so bad. 날 위해 예쁜 거짓을 빚어내. Love you so mad, love you so mad. 널 지원해 여기들을 해. Like so bad, like so bad. 날 위해 예쁜 거짓을 빚어내. Love you so mad, love you so mad. 널 지원해 여기들을 해. 위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어. 사랑이 사랑만으로 완벽하기에 내 모든 약점들은 다 숨겨지기에 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no